Hi, Soul Crafters. So, when do you know it's the right time for you to hire a coach? So, there can be many questions when we think about this. Is it going to be really expensive? How do I even find a good coach? Am I actually going to get results? Is it going to be worth the money that I pay? All these things can go through our mind when we consider hiring a coach or a mentor. And I have to say, in my life, coaches have played a really big part, but I wanted to share some of the times that I've hired coaches, what it's done for me, and then something that happened in my recent life, as in just 2 weeks ago, that I think you might find interesting and hopefully helpful too. So my first coach was when, let me think here, about 20 years ago when I first started network marketing. And that coach really expanded my belief in what was possible for my life. So this is one of the things I think coaches do so well because they're outside of our circle of influence and they can really expand what we even think that we can do. And remember, everything that we do all goes back to what we believe, because from what we believe, that's what we think. Then we take the actions and then we get the results. So it really does matter what we believe, and a coach can really make you expand the things that you think are even possible in your life. So that was just eye-opening for me, and I have to say that's probably one of the biggest things that contributed to my success very early on when I was 27. So that's one type of coach. A second type of coach is for a very specific challenge or issue. So for me, that was after I was divorced, probably about 8 years ago or so now. And I really wanted to learn to speak my truth because I knew if I didn't actually solve that, my next relationships weren't going to go that well. And it wasn't an area that I was very good at. And I knew that. So I actually hired a coach specifically for that reason. And again, life-changing. So coaches can be really good for a specific area that you want to get better at or you want to become highly skilled at, etc. The other thing that coaches are really good for are accountability and consistency. So you know what it's like when you have someone that is actually there in a workout, or they're there when you know you have to give them your business plan or whatever it is. You tend to do more when you know somebody is watching or holding you accountable. And it is totally okay to pay someone to be accountable and to be consistent. So that's another way that I think coaches and masterminds are just so important. But there's another place that I think you might find is really interesting, and it's something that came up for me. So what about if there's an area in your life that you wish was different, and so you're at point A and you want to get to point B, but you haven't been able to for a while, but you think you should. Maybe you think you have the skills, or because you're a business coach, you should be able to do this, or you're a relationship coach and you should be able to do this, but you're not. This was me, case in point. So about a year ago, I started complaining to my partner, Peter, about my body. And I was like, it's just changing. And I'm eating well, I'm exercising well. This is like the area of my life. I can't figure out what's going on. And he's like, Carmen, maybe you should get a coach. And I was like, I don't need a coach. I am a coach. I know everything. Of course, you're thinking Carmen right now, just like my partner was. So here for a year, I didn't get a coach because I thought I should be able to get from point A to point B, but I wasn't. So obviously I needed to do something. And what happened is we ended up going on vacation to the Turks and Caicos with our really good friends, Rick and Amy. And they're both really incredible athletes. And so they own a Pilates and a strength and conditioning studio in Naples, Florida. Rick is actually a strength and conditioning coach for pro athletes, and Amy is a Pure Barre and Pilates, not only instructor, but a teacher trainer, and she's a bodybuilder. So needless to say, they know fitness and a little bit more than me. So during that trip, they were both like, you need to shake up your exercise, you need to change what you're eating. And in 10 days, I was on their plan, and in 10 days, my body had changed just in 10 days. And so at the end of it, I was like, listening to them because they're coaches, and I respect and I like them, and I know that they're talking about what they know, and I got results. Imagine if a year ago I had hired a coach like my partner suggested, but I was too stubborn because I thought I should know how to do this. So I wanted to check in with you. Is there anywhere in your life that you want to get from where you are now to somewhere else, and you're not getting there, but you're thinking inside, I should know how to do this because I'm XYZ, health coach, business coach, relationship coach, or just I should know how to do it. I've got all the books, I've gone to all the seminars, but you're not getting there. I could have saved myself a whole year of frustration if I had just got a coach. And here I am a coach. So I wanted to check in with you. Is there anywhere in your life that you're not where you want to be? Maybe you've been trying for a little bit, but you think you should be able to do it by yourself, but you simply haven't yet. That probably is an area to get a coach. And I know it was for me. So my plan now is I'm sticking on the plan that Rick and Amy put me on. Absolutely love it. And again, it was all from just listening to a coach and to people that I respected and admired. So, is this helpful for you? If it is, and you feel it would be helpful to someone else or for someone else, please share, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the vlog. If you have any comments or your own stories that you think would help other people, or any questions for me, I always respond, and I always talk about your questions on the vlog as well. Keep creating and soul crafting your life intentionally. Your business, your health, and your purpose. This is your one precious life. And I will catch you on the next video.